or it has me.
All right, Xtreme, your turn, eh?
So for me, what worked was, and I know Jen hates it when I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So for me, what helped me is when I started off with a 65-inch TV, phone, and Xbox. I was like falling. I was on Twitch. Obviously, it didn't work out for me because I wasn't getting the same viewership and love and support like I do now on Kick. And what Jen did was she gave me her version of a handbook of how to be a streamer. And then so what I did was I pretty much looked at it, did a little twitch here and there, tweaked a little bit here and there, and then I just ran with it. And a lot of people was telling me Twitter. So I was on Twitter on one time. I think I had like 600 and I moved it up to 800 just to advertise and pretty much talk to a lot of people. It's true what like Fallen said. Advertising and marketing is the key because when you just sit back and relax and think that everybody's supposed to just get on your plate, not gonna happen. You're gonna be left behind. While a person like me or Fallen and we're doing the same thing, but I'm more laxed and he's grinding, he's gonna outdo any other body else who's trying to do the same thing. And I had to learn that the hard way. So I mean, I'm at almost at 1.9, and I've only been streaming for about a year and a half. So to me, that's an accomplishment because I started, like I said, zero when I jumped from the purple to the kick, and a lot of people helped me. So my thing is that for all the small time streamers, for you to continue, look at it as this is your store. You open up a brand new store. How are you supposed to get customers to come in to buy stuff from your store? Advertise, market, get your voice out there, grind it out. I'm telling you, when I had no job, Jen and everybody else can tell you, I had no sleep. I was grinding every day. A little extreme. I was grinding every day. I was on Twitter. I was on everything you can think of. I was grinding as best as I can just to get myself out there so people can see who I am and what I'm about. The problem is a lot of people don't want to do the legwork. You have to do the legwork. Who taught me how to do the legwork was the man right there, Straps. He has his own business. He taught me the aspect of business. You got to treat it like a business, unless if you're just having fun, that's different. You're having fun, great. Enjoy it and to the fullest that you best you can. But if you're trying to make this a profession slash business, then you have to work hard for it. It doesn't come overnight. It doesn't come tomorrow. It doesn't come next year. The more hard work you put in, you'll see the success behind it. A lot of people forget about that. So for me, that's what I had to do. I had to do the legwork. The legwork is the key. And also people that are behind you who will support you. Like Jen didn't have to give me the book and say, here, read it, learn it. It's on you. She did. I took it and I just went forward with that. It's all about consistency. You have to have consistency. But like for me and Soul and everybody else, we have families and we have a job. That's hard. But when you put your mind into it, nothing can stop you. You just keep going.
Amen to that.
Strapola, you next. I have to put you on blast because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
Nah, you good, man. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not really gonna speak from this from a. I guess I can speak from just as a streamer, not a gamer, right? So, um, me being a mix engineer, I had my own community. I think I was like on IG, and I did a lot of content over there, and I engaged a lot. And something that Fallen said that resonated well was, putting yourself out there. And so I did that a lot. I'm not trying to like make myself have a big head right now, but the things I'm just speaking to what Fallen said. Like I went out there and I put my name out there to companies that the music industry is well versed in. Like and I went out like my studio was actually posted by if any of y'all mess with music and know Pro Tools, you can go on Pro Tools. Like they actually posted a photo of this area here, and I actually got verified as an engineer on one of the platforms by putting myself out there, being consistent. And the same goes for streaming, gaming, all that. It's the same exact thing. It's marketing. It's pushing yourself. Um, and so I I'm in a bit of a rebranding type thing because right now everybody knows me as TOGX Straps, and so I don't want to manage two accounts. Like I just got my camera. I've been trying to do this for a long time, but mainly I'm gonna be doing gaming for fun, but um, I'm also gonna be doing music stuff, music streaming, building up another community there. But I'm also gonna be on all types of platforms, engaging with people. Probably be doing prizes. Um, dropping nuggets. I'm gonna be doing fly on the wall mixing where people can just watch me, and then I'm gonna do like stuff that nobody else is doing. Really, that's what it's all about. I think I don't know if my shit froze or is my stuff frozen right now. Can
No,
y'all hear
I
me?
can see you. Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. My Discord looks frozen on my stream, but it's all good. Yeah. So I mean, that's what I plan on doing is trying to do something that's organic, that nobody else is doing, and putting myself out there. Um, and I will be going through a little bit of a rebrand. Y'all probably see me in this Discord. It's like TOGX mixed by Q versus Straps. And everybody could pretty much call me Q. And I'll probably be changing all my socials up. So bit of a rebrand because I don't feel like organizing two different things for gaming and music. I just want everybody to know me as one person. For most, like the most thing out of all of this, I feel like everybody needs to do this out of love for themselves, and they need to have fun. Because if it's not fun, it's not worth it at all. And so
Agree.
yeah,
Facts.
that's pretty
Amen
much
to that.
that's pretty much what I got. I'll pass it to the next person.
Shadow.
So my struggles are just being with the purple. I'm not a thing to stream on. I'm struggling right now, trying to get over to the green.
See? That's it. Everybody just pretty much blend their story. That's it. No problem. We'll move on to the next.
Yeah, man. It was a struggle, man. I don't struggle. My first
Well,
time
what you
streaming.
think is gonna help you to get out of that struggle?
Um, I'm gonna start doing I was gonna start doing other social medias like TikTok and everything else. I got some YouTube channels. So
So pretty much you're gonna be marketing a
baby
lot.
steps. Yeah, I'm gonna be marketing a
Yep.
little bit, baby steps. You know what I mean?
That's good.
All
Let
those
everybody
baby
know.
steps lead up into bigger
Yeah.
steps.
So
True.
I'm just taking my time just to get to learn out the layout, and hopefully I can move up to the big leagues. You know what I mean?
Don't
But
ski.
baby steps, is what it is.
this is 18 plus. I know you got your kids already, but you gotta express it.
Do you guys feel like it's hard to grow and expand within social media? Right.
Can concur because when I try to do Twitter, it's hard. Like, try to when you like you can post whatever you want to post. You can say, "Hey, I'm going live," or "Hey, I'm doing this," or "Hey, I got a music show," or "Hey, I'm about to do a." Even if you're a comedian, it doesn't matter what type of thing you're trying to do. When you post on Twitter, it's like an anxiety. You got to see how many people are going to interact and how many people are actually going to respond. Because I can sit here all day and say, I'm going to do a ToG podcast, crickets, or thousands of people, or maybe two. By the time you
Yeah,
go
you never
live,
know.
you never know how many people go in there. But sometimes I've learned that it's more excitement for me because even if I have two people, who said it the other day? It was a celebrity who said, at the end of the day, when I go on concert and I'm performing, if I have two people show up, they pay to see me entertain them. So if I have two, 1,000, 50,000, maybe one, they came and willingly paid to be entertained. So when I get live, when I go live, if I have one, two, 150, zero, I'm still going to try to entertain that many crowd that's in here just because they took the time and effort to out of their time to say, hey, let me hit that, let me check that person out. I had to learn that the hard way. And because I used to have my facial expression, and sometimes you see, I can go from happy, sad, depressed when I look at the numbers. But then I learned when that celebrity said, and other people too, yo, you're here to entertain. You'll feel better at the end of the day. Humor is the best thing in life. So I had to learn to do that, and that helped me out a lot. Straps, you hit me every time.
Are you good? Nah, man, just gotta be yourself, really, like I know one thing about social media, like especially X, there's an algorithm that you gotta kinda defeat. Like don't be going up there putting hashtags. Hashtags don't work on X anymore. If you follow Elon Musk on X, you'll notice that he actually said that they coded it in the background to where you should not even need to use hashtags or um, it's actually if you're trying to use hashtags, do it in the second comment. So do your post make it as organic as possible without the extra flashy stuff. And then you're right under there underneath the second, like if you're making a thread, then you could do your hashtags. That's the kind of one of the things you can do to defeat the algorithm per se. But yep,
Yeah, I didn't know that
yep.
either. I did not know
Mhm.
that. Shadow?
Mm-hmm.
Your turn, homie. Shadow's all quiet. Yo, any other time you be talking, bro. Don't give me that smile. Come on, man.
What up,
It doesn't
man?
matter if you haven't streamed in a while. Give us your feedback or what you go through or whatever when you do Twitch, because everybody here is green, but we also came from, like, I came from Mixer and I did Twitch. So what is your experience when you're on Twitch?
On Twitch, man, I don't know. It's kind of hard because like I said, I don't have that setup with the live camera, you know what I mean? So all they can see is my games system, you know what I mean? Like, I get like 2 or 3 followers, you know what I mean? But not as crazy as everybody else, you know what I mean? So just struggling with that.
XO, we haven't heard from him in a minute.
For me, it's the followers and the subs. Recently affiliated with Kick. Was an affiliate with Twitch, but again, things didn't work out there. I just honestly don't agree with all their rules, as well as struggling just to be able to get out good time for my stream with Twitch. So, um, also, I had some health issues pop up, and I just ended up letting my affiliate run out over on Twitch and came over here after I was allowed. Um, but yeah, it's the followers and subscriptions mainly. I don't get the marketing aspect of it all. I'm on socials, but the socials I'm on is Twitter and mainly Twitter and Facebook right now. I'm still trying to learn Instagram because I don't know anything about it, but it is what it is. Other than that, other than that, basically it's just followers and subs. I'm working on getting verified, but it's gonna take some time.
So basically everybody said the same thing, and I'm gonna tell you what helped me with the followers. Subs, I can't really help you on that one because you can't really force anybody. But I'm gonna so on Twitter. This is the best marketing tool ever. So when you go to Twitter, so the best thing to do is to have a community on there, right? For Kick, when you have a Kick platform, and everybody here has one besides Silent Hunter, which we're gonna work on that. So there's a tab on there that you can follow. It says Kick Community, and that's what helps me with the follow. They have new streamers on there and also mid streamers who post their links on there. So what you do is you go onto the yes, they have a Kick Community on there because I have it on my Twitter. And what you do is you go on there and then you go ahead and interact with these people because these people are just like you. And what they do is they will follow you back. Some will, some don't. And I'll give you an example. I had 600 one time, and Jen can contest.
Yes, I can.
And I went on there for 2 days and got 100 one day and another 100 another day and ended up with 800 in 2 days. Why? Because there's people that will post their links on there. And Jen will also contest. And so is Silent Hunter and Fallen. I'm always on Twitter. You will never not see a post that's not from me. I'm always on Twitter because that is my marketing slash advertisement. I grind on that platform hardcore. From the time I wake up to the time I'm at work to the time I go to sleep. I'm on Twitter. And there's people posting their links. You go on their channel. You go sit there, follow them, talk to them, build a relationship with them. If they like it and they say you were their cup of tea, they will follow you. I guarantee you, all you have to do is just there's a tab on there, like I said, that you can follow. It's Kick Community, Kick Streaming, and Kick Live. Those three right there alone, categories, will help you develop that social media that can help you. It helped me. So for you to get to the followers, it's yes, it's hard, but you can go ahead and build your own on there. That's why I tell people Twitter is a bad place, but also can be a good marketing advertisement if you know how to use it correctly. I use it only for my platform and Kick. Other than that, I don't use it for nothing else. Always on Kick. And I don't do nothing else on it besides that. And that helped me get a lot of followers and build myself up there. Because once you hit one person, if they see you constantly on, they're gonna be like, yo, who's EXO? Who's this guy? He's always here. Then when you go to somebody else, they'll be like, yo, I just saw him in somebody else's. And then the more you get that followership and get that building that relationship and exposure, people will start saying, let me go check out EXO. Is he streaming? Boom. He's streaming. Let me check him out. Oh, nice. I like his vibe. I like his energy. Boom. Follow. Boom. Follow. So it's like a word of mouth. Once they see you everywhere, then that's when you start getting exposure set. Everybody start coming in. Then you start seeing the follows go up and up. Now that subscribes, I usually what I do is I market that as well too, and I advertise that. And then not only that too is I ask people on Facebook, I ask people on Instagram, people that are close to me, family, friends. I say, hey, look, this is my goal. I'm trying to become a partner or verify. Can you help a brother out? If they say yes, there you go. If they say no, don't worry about it. Move on. Twitter will help you, and so do the Kick community. All you have to do is put yourself out there, and then they will help you out. That's what helped me out.
Amen to that. Because Twitter's a hard one. There's so many good sides and so many bad sides to Twitter. You just have to figure out where that fine line is and make sure that you stay on whichever side you need to be on. Because just using Kick as a platform to stream and not being able to, in a sense, market yourself, it's going to be extremely hard for you to grow. You will still grow, don't get me wrong, but you will be able to show people what you can do within your stream. So any way that you can market to get your name out there, to get your brand out there, to get people to get to know you, Twitter is key.
So I
But
got something to
here's-
add to that too.
Go ahead,
After you're done, Jenny. After you're done. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
So there's a couple things on X that I'm not sure a lot of people integrate. So number one, obviously, you guys know what spaces are on X. Has anybody done a space on X?
No, I don't know what that is.
No clue.
Okay. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yeah. So you can go live there, but you can also there's also like a an X this forward slash like studio area where you can live stream to X as well. And so a lot of people can leverage like the multi-stream software where you can basically put in you got to kind of pay for uh, this service to do like multi-streams to different platforms, but you should be able to use a StreamYard for free to basically stream to X if you wanted to, but you can basically stream your gameplay while you're on Kick at the same time, just to kind of help. One, if you're on Spaces, you're putting yourself out there where anybody can just freely join if they like what they see in the title, gaming, Call of Duty, Warzone, whatever, or you put gaming or Warzone techniques or streaming techniques. They all come in, they vibe with you. Now you get more followers. Then you start streaming with StreamYard and streaming on Kick at the same time. You put that all together. Next thing you know, you got more of a following on X, and then you're that much more effective. And that's pretty much it. But I would say try to do what's free. StreamYard it can be free. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can do like all the capabilities, but at a minimum, you're able to just at least share a screen. So um, be live
Right,
on
and
Kick.
that's really a good way to market too.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
if you're first starting out, grab a following from Twitter, bring it over to Kick, vice versa. any way that you can truly market yourself and your platform is the best way to go. And that really depends on you as a person or a streamer, whichever platform you choose to use the most. Utilize it to the fullest of your ability to be able to grow as a person and a streamer, because you want people to know you. You want to get to know your community on a deeper level than just, hi, hello, how are you? The more that you can keep engaging with your communities, the more you're going to get to know them and the more they're going to tell their friends or other streamers. You know, word of mouth works in a really great way when you have a relationship with your community on a deeper level versus just barely scratching the surface. You know, there's going to be times, and I've had this instance where I've had somebody follow and we start a conversation and then it kind of goes dead. So that I have to make something in my head click to be like, okay, what can I ask this person that just followed my community to be more engaging with me to see how much I can get to know about them? Because there are a lot of, you know, communities that they want to get to me. They, you know, they do try, but there are a lot of streamers that do keep that shield up. And I'm not saying you don't have to, but, you know, you got to give and take. If you want to be able to relate with somebody, you know, even like Dawg said with addiction, there may be somebody in your community that has that. But if you don't speak on it, they're not going to understand you as a person, a streamer, and they're not going to understand your story. But digging deeper into that, as far as you want to dig, will still give that person a connection between the two of you. And that's what we try to get at as streamers. We want to be able to know you on a deeper level, even if it is in Discord. Even talking to your community on a daily basis in the morning when you wake up, go in and say hello. Go in and, you know, tag people just to see, you know, if you can have conversations on and off screen. And that's kind of what we've done.
I'm gonna answer that one real quick before Jen goes. So what I've learned also from Jen and everybody else, multi-streaming is allowed on Kick, but you're gonna cut your fan base in half. And I'm gonna say why. And also your revenue. Because Kick is also watching that. So to answer your question, what I would do is only stream on Kick, post on YouTube. I try to do the multi because I try to do it when I was on Aircast, when I had the Xbox. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't work. And I didn't get a lot of following on YouTube, Twitch, but more on Kick. So it depends on what do you want to do. Now, like I said, Kick watches that. And they're going to cut, because remember, you're also getting paid if you have a big following on YouTube. So do you want to cut your revenue? That's what I'm saying. Do you want to cut your revenue? Remember, you get 95.5. This is what I try to tell people what I was experiencing. Do you want to cut your 95.5 to less than that because you're also multi-streaming? That's like you having a business with me and a business for yourself. So you're double dipping in my company and your company. I'm going to start paying you less because you have your own company. See what I'm saying? Instead of you making your own money in your own company, but still pushing that advertisement towards my way to where I can say, okay, he's not double dipping, but he's also working. So the best thing to do is just do Kick and then post everything like I do. I do Kick and then I do all my shorts on TikTok. Even though TikTok, you can also make money. So what I do is I don't go live on TikTok. Just Kick, post on TikTok, and let it ride. So it depends on what you want to do.
Now, another perspective to that is, though, yes, granted, you could do like Xtreme says, or you don't technically have to multi-stream if you don't want to. Now, I know with Kick, even though it's 95-5 split, if you become partner is where the multi-streaming comes in, where they're going to cut it in half. Now, as a new streamer, you could easily pick one day out of the week to stream, 2, 3, 4 hours on YouTube and see if you can get a following going there. Because if you want to have two sources of revenue, that's great. That doesn't mean that you have to multi-stream at the same time with each platform. You could pick 1 or 2 days out of the week, or however many days that you want to fit in, and then stream on the other platforms other days. Because that's still giving you both of your revenues, but you're not going to get it cut through Kick if you're doing it on a separate day. So right. Right, because you can have a following on both. Even if your Kick is taken off and your YouTube is kind of stalling a little bit. The more that you're, yeah. Now, have you tried marketing your YouTube through your Kick channel? Because that would be another way to do it. Yeah, not everybody's probably going to follow YouTube, because I know there's some people that don't like YouTube, and that's fine. But there are going to be those people who do like those multiple platforms to be able to choose where they want to watch you. So I like to give a variety. And I think that sometimes community is really like, there are some people, they'll like the purple side better than the green side, or they'll like the red side more than the purple side. It just depends on their preference, and as you grow on each platform, they are at some time, they are going to intercede, because there's going to be a lot of your community that's really going to decide that they're going to want to follow both platforms. Even if they don't want to watch you on that specific platform, you're still going to gain that following, and they're still going to interact, even though they may not want to watch it, but they may interact with it afterwards. Yeah, it's usually like 4 weeks, I think. Well, see, and like you said, you like both platforms. So for starters, pick 2 days out of the month for starters, and go live on YouTube. It won't hurt anything for you to go live over there. All you got to do is, again, you got to market on your Twitch or whatever platform that you're on. Hey, we're not going to go live on the green side today. We're going to go live on the red side today. If you guys want to join in, come join in and have some fun. That's going to be a really good part of having both of those, because if they pretty much grow at the same time, I'm not saying that they're going to grow the exact same pace, but they're still both going to grow regardless, because you're going to be going live at least 1 or 2 times a month for starters on there, to at least get your following growing, if that makes sense.
Fallen, any questions? You over there just looking at something else. Okay, Shadow, any questions? Anybody? Yes.
Any questions? I want to go to that one dude about YouTube. I used to have a YouTube channel for hunting season. I don't know if you guys know about anything about hunting.
Yeah, you did
Um,
tell me about that story.
yeah. So yeah, you can make between like $1,000 to like $3,000 if you do it right. Um, I got kicked off there because I had some stuff that shouldn't have been on YouTube because of children. You know what I mean? So YouTube.
Explain
and
so like that if they can understand what you're talking about because the way you just said it, it does not sound
Okay.
good. So explain it.
Right. Okay.
Explain it.
Right.
When I was doing my hunting channels, I shot a deer. It's not the way I shot it. It was because I was gutting it live, gutting. So I was inside, like with the knife and everything. So they banned me that because I was supposed to rated that. You know what I mean? So I had everything showing when I wasn't supposed to. So there are some rules through YouTube, like on certain things. You know what I mean? But you have to block that out. So with anything. So, but yes, you can make some good money off of that.
Fallen.
Fallen?
You
Any questions?
rang.
Any
I
questions?
rang.
No, not any questions. I mean, I'm gonna lie. I just got about 20 minutes of great information, to be honest with you. So I'm over here with a little notepad. So I'm, yeah, you see me
Oh, look
doing
at
this? I'm
you.
kinda
He's
writing
like,
shit
I'm in
down.
class.
Have you ever seen me like this? You damn right. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Like the Twitter thing. I did not know you could stream on Twitter. I had no clue about that shit.
Well, I try not to do that. I try not to do that because the thing is that I'm trying to focus on one. I know everybody's different, and I know everybody likes to dip in other platforms. I can't do it because of the fact is that I'm using it more as my marketing and advertisement. This is my platform right here, and I'm gonna stick to it because I don't want to overdo. I'm already overdoing it as it is, and I don't want to go beyond what I'm already have on my plate. So big ups to everybody that can do it. I personally can't because, like I said
Morning.
before, I have
If you try to
an
say
autistic
it's a
child
good
that I have to
morning,
take care of. I got
there's
bills
the
to pay.
guy.
I
Hey,
got
Jerry,
12 hours that I got
let's get
to
one thing
put in.
straight.
I
You're
got
not
streaming.
working with me.
I got,
You're working
family
for
I
me.
got to talk to because I haven't talked to in a while. I mean, I got a lot of stuff on my plate that if I want to add Twitter onto that or YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, that's like bare bones. I'm not trying to go like knee deep into stuff that I already have. And I don't want to like stress. I'm already stressing on this and trying to succeed. I'm not trying to add another stress to try to succeed on two platforms instead of just focusing on one. Because my parents used to tell me, instead of you focusing on two or three things, why don't you just focus on one? Once you accomplish that one, if you have enough room, go ahead and tackle the other one. But if you can't, then don't try to spread yourself thin because then it's gonna kill you in the long run. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to kick and just stay like that for right now. Like I said, I give it big ups to everybody who can do it. I know I can't do it.
See, that's like me. I can't do it right now because of the way my setup is with a laptop and an Xbox. But the more I get talked to about it or told about it, or like you even said, extreme YouTube kick, if you happen to get paid by either, you cut your revenue in half and all that wonderful stuff. The more it's just like, I just don't think it's for me. I just would like to stick with kick.
I agree.
And just
XO?
having one platform to stream on is not a bad idea because then you can put all of your time and energy and everything else into that one platform instead of having to split it between two or three or more.
Yeah,
XO,
for
any
me,
questions?
I don't really have any questions. I've just been taking notes of everything, trying to keep track of it all. For me, it's also going to be right now focusing on Kick solely, mainly. I mean, I still do the socials and everything, but streaming on another platform right now just isn't in the cards.
Harley? Same here. Yeah. So the best thing is, like she said, what I tell people is try to get more exposure. And what I mean by that is I'm also a part of an Elation Esports. They bless me. They also market me. They also pin me up on Twitter. I'm
They
on,
come into your
the
stream?
chat. They come in my stream as well. I got both bosses, not one, not zero, two. They come in my stream and they bless me. They post me on Twitter. ToG, that's my brand, along with Straps and everybody else is a part of here, like Fallen, Jenny, Shadow, many more, Harley, DawnSVK if he wants to, and the invitation is always there. I'm also a part of another community, F12 Ghost. F12, my boss, he's on right now in my chat. So, like I said, it's all good exposure. Once you get yourself out there and people know of you, I know him Fallen for maybe 6 months to almost a year. Jenny, I know her for over a year and a half. Shadow, about the same time he started. Straps, I know him beyond streaming 20 plus years. That's like my best friend slash brother from another. So
I hope you're doing good.
it's thank you. It's all about the exposure. You know what I mean? Once you expose yourself to a good place and good people, everything else will follow through. And like I said, this is what I'm going to show you guys on my thing. What I mean by the Twitter. See right there, if y'all can see it, it's right there. Kick stream. What is that? Kick streaming. Kick streaming. You go on there, and they have a lot of streamers that post their links on Twitter that you can link up and have conversations with. That's how I pretty much interact with everybody. And then if you on Xbox, they even have an Xbox community. I talk to people there too. You have PlayStation. It depends. They might have, like, if you like a game, Call of Duty, they might have a Call of Duty one. They might have, I don't know, Gears of War. They might have what you like, DawnSVK, the games that you like to play. Whatever you are into, they have that type of stuff for you to go ahead and interact with. Just like Jen said, with you overcoming your obstacles. They might have a platform on there too, or a category that people might need help. Then how did you overcome? You can even start your own one day and just, talk about your and people might come in there and be like, yo, how did you do it? Please help me so I can better myself. And then you can see your followers will start going up. It's all about the word of mouth, and it works. And that's what helped me. Anybody else? Any other topic? Jen, you're the host. Me and Straps is just co-hosting. Jen, I swear that woman. Look at her. She's just.
Harley speaking. I don't think you. Do you have Harley muted or something, bro?
No, because I muted my my Discord because the chat was talking. My bad. I'm sorry, Harley. Go ahead.
Yeah, you just talking all over her, man. Look,
my bad.
I got you, Harley.
I'm
Got you,
sorry.
Harley.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Congratulations.
Don't all husbands?
It's awesome that you have a. It's awesome that you have a like a new outlook on life and everything. And um, man, yeah, that is a miracle though. Like that's awesome. It's amazing, man, and it's dope to meet you. It's dope to meet everybody here. I do want to really quick send some flowers to Jenny. Appreciate you. Nobody really says it much, but I observed over the I guess the years.
Don't give her too
She's
much
very.
credit.
Hey, hold on. She's very willing to
Oh,
give very like a lot of information willingly, and I think that's dope. So Jenny she deserves some flowers today. Relax,
aw, thank
relax,
you,
extreme.
sis.
You know what I'm saying?
Seeing that coming a mile away.
Nah, but look, I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback off of Straps, right? And I'm gonna agree. Like I said,
That's what I
not a
was
lot of
waiting for.
people,
That's what I
not
want to hear this part.
so not a lot of people gives her the flowers that she deserves, and I'm gonna say why. She took me from the gutters of the slums of not knowing anything what I'm doing, or even come close to it. She decided to pretty much put me on her back and say, "Let's roll." I was like, "All right, let's ride. Where are we going?" She was like, "Don't worry about it. We gonna go, and then you just Then I'm gonna drop you off here, and then you follow the instructions and the GPS, and you go on your own way. And
Yep,
then,
you find your own way.
and that's what you're supposed to do. So this is what we tell all the small streamers. When you have someone like that that can help guide you and make you a better streamer, listen. Don't interact. Don't interrupt. Don't say, "Oh, I got this." Okay, you got this? No problem. That person like Jenny would say, "Okay, I see you when I see you." And then when you're struggling, don't say it's her fault or anybody else's fault. Look at the mirror and say it's your fault because it's your fault. If you don't listen to the support system that you have in place, you're on your own. Because then when everybody else surpass you, don't say, "Why me? Woe is me." No, it's not woe is me. Woe is you. Should have listened. I helped a lot of people off the strength of Jenny. Jenny helped me. I helped a lot of other people, and they surpassing and flourishing and doing great. And I appreciate every single last one of them that actually sat there and said, "Extreme, I appreciate you." No, I appreciate the person on top of me on this camera, which is Jen, who helped me, and I helped others. And that's what you're supposed to do. The problem is a lot of people don't take the time to do that or give the flowers to the people that help them. I give flowers to Jen all the time. She knows it. She has my
Yep.
number. She calls me. We talk all the time.
Also give her
It's like a
hell.
business. It's like a business. I go talk to her. She says, "This is what you did wrong." So then I got to go back and fix it. And if she looks at me and says, "You didn't do nothing wrong yet," sweet. And then I continue to do what I got to do. And that's how you're supposed to have. This is what I tell
Yep.
people. My brand is not just a brand, it's a family brand. I have Jenny, I have Soul, I have Shadow, Harley, Donsky, Invitations Open, and Straps. And people got to realize triangle offense is three, right? It's three. First one on top is Straps. The one on the left is me connected to Wise. That's the triangle. I'm thankful enough that Strap said, "This is not my baby. I got my music. This is your baby. I will back you up and support you, but this is your baby. You run with it, but if you need advice, help, or support, we here for you." So is Wise. Too bad Wise can't be here, but he'll tell you the same thing. My mentality of this brand is because of him and Wise. We're brothers. 1, 2, 3. And that's how we connect as one. And then we try to do the same thing for everybody else.
Here you go. It was a good evening until you came in. What do you want?
Anytime. So now you're a part of it. So now I'm going to put you also on there as well.
My
Because here's the
my
thing.
rules. You
This
follow.
this
or you fuck
community
off.
is all about helping other people. Big, small, medium, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. I was given help when I first started streaming, and the only thing that person said was pass it on, and that was hit a 17. And if you do not know hit a 17, please,
Big ups to Hitta.
please go follow him. Hit a
Amen.
17
Big ups to Hitta.
was my rock when I first started streaming. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to do anything at all. That man came in, took me by the hand, and said, "Here, I got you. We're going to get you through this. We're going to show you how to do it." And I took it from there. And I've passed on all of my knowledge that I've learned, whether that's by Hitta, whether that's by Extreme, whether it doesn't matter. Everything that I soak in or anything that I research or anything even that I don't know, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to figure out how to do it. I'm going to test it on my own setup so I know exactly how to do it, how it goes. And then I'm going to pass on that information to anybody else that I see that's struggling. Or, for example, like Lumia. I had no clue what Lumia was until everybody started using it. And then once I downloaded it, it was extremely discouraging with all of the videos and all of, the talks about it because it seemed extreme. So Lumia is no, you're okay. Lumia is a program that you can integrate into the purple side, the green side, the red side, all of them. Now it will help you shout people out. Um, you can set up interactive commands that will pop up on your screen. So if somebody comes in and does, if you want to, you can actually come into either, it should be my stream because I don't think Extreme has it set up yet. You can do like exclamation point hug or there are certain commands that you can bring up that will make it more interactive for you and your chat. So, and it actually shows up on my gaming screen that is over here. I have what they call the HUD companion, and it allows you, if you have a 2 PC setup, it allows you to have it come up on the screen that you're gaming on. Even when you have just a 1 PC setup, you don't have to use the HUD companion, which is much easier. You can just set it up the regular way, so it's one less step. But Lumia is such a great program to integrate into your streaming platform that you are streaming on. One, it gives you more time to interact with your chat because you're not sitting there having to shout people out while you're talking to people or have your mods have to shout them out. Lumia does that specifically for you. Lumia gives you the ability to make special entrances for people that come into your stream. So, say Xtreme comes into your stream and you want to have a specific song that plays or some kind of something, you can integrate that in there. So, when he pops into your stream, you're going to know it because it's going to show up. Lumia is one of the best things that I have integrated into my stream. It was confusing at first, but as like with Fallen and Xtreme, I've spent weeks, hours upon hours upon hours on end, and weeks in Discord with numerous people. One, learning. Fallen and I had spent 2 or 3 days all day long in Lumia figuring things out for the shout outs within Lumia because it didn't want to do it the correct way. Fallen is the one that found out how to put the correct algorithm in there to get it to shout people out when they come in. So your mods don't have to do it. So that way, your mods can have the time to interact with people that are coming into stream instead of spending that first 30 seconds shouting them out. You can add games in. You can control lights. You can add stream deck. There are so many things. I mean, there's overlays that you can do. There's so many great things. And like Ghost said, you know, there's a lot of cool staff in there. He loves Lumia. Um, and like Ghost said as well, you can control voice mod from within your Lumia if you have voice mod. You can control Spotify. You can see the inside of your Discord from the inside of Lumia. So there's so many aspects of that that will allow you to grow your community and have them more interactive in chat. And yeah, it does. It doesn't so much go into your OBS. You only have the link to your overlay in there. That's it. That's the only thing. It does not go in any other way. So, you know, it's a really great way to be more interactive with your chat because even like my mod Devin, he has commands that we put in that he can do. So there's Hug, there's Devin too. I mean, there's so many. And there is a free version of Lumia where you can have up to 8 commands um, that you can have your community put up. I don't know if anybody, I know there's a few of you guys that know Foxy Redhead Gaming. She just got Lumia all set up on her 2-year kick anniversary, and she was having a blast with it, learning about it on stream. So, you know, is yeah, and she definitely had fun with it. Once, and it looks, honestly, it looks more complicated than it is. Even Xtreme will tell you that. Fallen will tell you that. I don't know. Straps, you have Lumia yet?
Look at
I
his
can already
face.
see. I can already see your face. That is
No, I
getting
have
set
it.
up in the next 2 days. You have
No,
it,
no,
but
no,
you
no.
don't have it integrated yet.
I have some integrations. I was talking to Extreme about it actually, but
So, you know, Lumia is another great way to even be able to market your stream on X.
yeah, I
Because,
have this LIFX light that I want to put behind me. I was just waiting to get this camera set up, but I want to get that integrated with Lumen because I saw that you can actually do
yes,
LIFX lights
Yep,
specifically.
and they're down in the corner within connections. You just add
Yep.
new connection, and then you'll be able to search it and find it.
So
So
don't
it's
skip. Pretty much what she's trying to say is Lumia does the hard work for your mods, so your mods don't have too much on their plate.
yes,
So in
Exactly.
case they miss out on the shout outs, Lumia already does it for you. All your mods have to do is the other work.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about Lumia. It takes that pressure and anxiety away from the mods so they can breathe. So they don't have to really stress that much. And that's what I like about Lumia because Jen likes it because she's also my mod and she loves it.
yes, I do. And that's the thing. Yeah. And, there's so many things that you can do within Lumia to make it not only easier for you as a streamer, but for your mods as well, because you can use TTS in there. So if somebody comes into your stream and you're in the middle of a game or a fight and you can't interact right there, you can't like look at your OBS, it will tell you the name of the person that comes in. And even with follows, it'll tell you, thank you to this person for following. So that way, if you are deep into a game or deep into a conversation, you're still going to hear it. You didn't miss it, because even when I was a new streamer, I missed so many comments.
Facts.
So many comments I missed. So many engagements that I missed. So many chances to be able to get to know somebody, because if you don't acknowledge them within the first 30 seconds,
Oof.
you're going to lose them as a viewer. So, with being able to have Lumia up and going, it gives me more time to get to know people instead of having to come down, look at my keyboard, shout them out, and then talk to them. Lumia is such a great way to do pretty much anything and everything you need to do, because you could have somebody come in and do, you could have exclamation point hug, and with the overlay, they'll put hug in, it will give you a hug on stream, and then you could do it back to them. So it's a visual thing, like you're giving that person a hug. And sometimes, when you're having a really hard day and you're really upset, that means a lot to people. Not just to hear it, but to physically see what you're doing on stream. That's such a great way to even simply just want to connect with somebody in your. Sometimes somebody only needs a hug. But that's what I love most about Lumia, is it makes your stream 1,000% better, because there's so many things that you can integrate in it. Just like Strap said, he's got lights that he wants to put up. You can run your virtual lights from. So it's, instead of having 5 or 10 different apps open for each thing, where you're having to take time away from your stream and away from your community to find something to change it. You have it all in one app. There's, that's why I've been screaming about Lumia to everybody. And Xtreme can attest to that. And so can Straps, because I was already on him the other night about it, because
Yeah.
they need to get them
Before we
fully
continue,
set
I
up.
want to say this. This is why I've learned from other people to change your categories when you do categories. So number one of obviously is Synth Speed. Number two is JenniferJenny. Number three, it's me. Number four is Fallen Soul. 5, 6 is Straps. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, this is what we do. We try to help everybody. Doski, you're up there too. This is why we say to people, you stream and you connect, because you don't know who's watching and you don't know who's going to bless you. Because at any moment of time right now, you could be saying, well, I'm trying to do the best that I can. That person going to look at you from the outside in. Yeah, I'm not coming to you. But then you out there vibing, chilling, having conversations. I mean, just lifting somebody's spirit. They'll come into your chat when you least expect it. I'll give you an example. Hitter. He didn't expect Steak Eddie, the boss of Kick, to go into his stream and bless him.
And you can
This
tell
is,
that by his facial expression too.
yes, That's what I'm saying. It's good to. This is why I love this platform. You don't know who's watching. You don't know who's looking at you. It's just like I learned that too from Shaq. Shaq goes to other people's businesses and bless. He blessed 2 kids in a foreign country with 2 laptops or a computer. Talked to the owner, was like, who are these 2 kids? Why they come in here, but they don't really start, any trouble. They just do this, that, and the third. He's like, yo, buy them what they want. And bought it. The kindness of his heart. So this is what I try to do here for this too. You don't know who's watching. You don't know who's capable of what. You might learn from somebody else. I might have the knowledge. I might spread it. Jen might know the knowledge. She'll spread it. Shadow, you know, Straps, you, DawnSVK, Wifey, and Fallen. Somebody has something to give. And then you don't know what's able to do. Like Harley said, she's got graphic design. You know how hard it is to find a graphic design who ain't trying to kill your arm or leg and try to charge you like thousands of dollars just to do one. You have that. You know what I mean? If I want music, I can talk to my brother. He has music. If I want Lumia, talk to Jen. If I want anything else, Fallen. If I want to sit here and talk about Eagle fan, even though I'm not an Eagle fan, I go to Shadow. You know what I mean?
You
It's
always want to pay your knowledge forward because you
Exactly.
never know what somebody is struggling with on a day-to-day basis.
Great, Steve.
guess what? Straps does hip hop too, and he does R&B, and he has music, and he did mine when I was used to be a upcoming hip hop artist. Well, if you look at it like this, everybody know who the Locks is. So you have Jadakiss, Styles, and Sheik. So Straps is Jada, Wise
Oh,
is
snap.
Styles, and Sheik is me. And who everybody like out of the Locks? The first 2. The third one was the that's what it was. Straps, Wise, and no, no. He is the Jadakiss of ToG. Straps. He's nasty on the mic.
Appreciate you, bro.
He's nasty on the mic, and he's doing this since 17 years old, and he's 40. So what does that tell you? Yes.
I'm down, man. Okay. That's what's up. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Shoot.
Just remember,
That's
family
awesome.
always comes first.
Yep.
Facts. Facts. Yeah. that's what it was Jen's idea. So Jen wanted to do is to talk to all the small streamers to see, what's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Pretty much, what is it that you guys need
Exactly.
to help grow? And we're here to help because I've been streaming for a year. Jen helped me, and I love to help other people. As you know, Don and Harley, I like to help as best as I can because she helped me to get where I'm at. I appreciate that. Anytime. You're welcome. That's what I'm saying. It's good to help other people because it brightens other people's day because you don't know what they're going through. And that's one thing that Jen taught me. And then, like I said, the business aspect, Raps taught me how to do the business aspect. And I try my best to, give it forward because I know how it is when I started as a streamer. I ain't had nobody, none, zero. I had an Xbox, a 65-inch TV, what you see in the back, and my phone to try to ISO everybody that was tuned in. That was hard. And then little by little, steps by steps, I got to where I'm at now. And I try to give it forward the best I can.
And that's all you can do.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. This is what I told Jen. I handpick people because of the vibes, the character, and the character of a person. Jen's been with me for a year. Fallen's been with me 6 months. Shadow's been about the same, maybe a little bit longer. Straps, 20 plus
Since
years.
birth.
Friendship. It's family.
You already know.
So about a year, see? That's what I'm saying. It's not like I met somebody yesterday. Be like, hey, do you want to be a modder, bro? Or, hey, you want to be a ToG member? No, it's
Right?
you. It's
It's a lot of observing.
yes. I observe. Look, one thing about my job is observe and report, and that's what I do. I observe and report to myself or the straps, and sometimes to Jenny. It's all about that, and that's just how I build my brain around. She's the first ToG lady. And then she comes to me, she calls me, and it's like, yo, what happened yesterday? Well, this is what happened yesterday. And then she'll get on me, and then I'll be like, my bad, I'm sorry. Or vice versa. We have
Yep.
that conversations. And then, like me and Straps, we 20 plus years. There's not one thing we don't know of each other. You know what I mean? His wife, my sister in law, kids, my nephews, and my niece, and vice versa. That's how our bond is. And just like his brother is my brother. You know what I mean? And that's how we do it. And this is what we push forward. We try to he does his music, he tries to build his. He allowed me to go ahead and brand ToG. That's what I'm trying to do as well. We try.
Another thing
That's all
about
we can
being
do.
around like-minded people is that it's motivating. Like I'm motivated right now just to get these lights up with Lumia right now. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Like I want to get going already. I'm like,
Well,
all
I
right,
won't have to
what we
dig in
doing?
your ass.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that
too.
too.
Yeah,
Because
that
I can
too.
tell you, they will all tell you flat out, I will be up their behinds.
Oh yeah.
Because I want them to be the best that they can be. And if that means digging in their butt, I'll dig in their butt. They know it because they know it's all love.
I go
All
to
want
sleep
them to
having
do is flirt.
nightmares, and Fallen can tell you, I go to sleep having
Yes.
nightmares. So I'll be like, Jenny's on me. Where's
I
Jenny?
knew
No.
Fallen Soul.
Jenny, no. And then I wake up and be like, oh, it's just a dream. Oh my
Yep.
God, it was just a dream. No. Shadow will tell you too. He smiles because he knows. I'll be
Yeah.
on him
Hell
too.
yeah.
Hey, but let Oh yeah.
You know, but it's like we always want what's best for our friends and our family, no matter in what aspect it is. And, you know, depending on how well you know that person, like when I first met Xtreme, I would kind of poke around to see what I could get away with. Now, now I know what I can get away with. So I'm always
Murder.
flipping him. Yeah, pretty much.
Facts.
You know, I'm always flipping him shit because I know who he is as a person. Because I was in his stream every single day, the entire stream, getting to know him as a person, and we've become family. You know, I didn't know a lot about Straps until I started hanging around Xtreme, and I got to know Straps by playing COD with him. You know, and that's kind of what has grown us closer together, whether that's on stream or off stream. You know, we always want to get to know each other, whether that's through a podcast, whether that's through a live stream, whether that's through offline gaming. You know, we always want to be able to expand friendships and get to know smaller streamers. You know, yeah, we have our medium streamers and our large streamers that are really great friends, like Ghost and Teckle and Funky. And there's so many more that I could name. You know, it's about one big community of helping others, getting to know them. That is what makes friends. That's what makes lifelong friendship that you can still grow from there. You know, you see it all the time when people go live. They didn't know each other before they started streaming. So happens that they each decided to go into each other's streams and talk. You know, you can't start anything without a conversation. Right. You know, and it
Falling.
also
You need to look
really,
behind you, bro.
yeah, Fallen.
Trust me, I know she's there. Trust me, I know she's there. I can. The back of my neck hairs are standing up right now.
Hi,
Shut. Yeah,
bestie.
there it is. There it is. I knew it was coming. Now they've been in
See,
Birmingham. They
and
went to the
there
Bass Pro
again,
Shop and Bookies and all that. They just now getting back.
there's
hilarious.
another.
Oh, that would be kind of fun. No, it wouldn't be. Hell no, it wouldn't be. What the hell am I talking about?
See, and Fallen is another great example of how your friendships can go even further. Because, oh, snap. You know, so it's like not only did I get to know him, I got to know his wife. You know, I've got to see pictures of his kids. So it's great to see that friendships flourish and grow even through that streamer.
Now I get her, Nikki, and the wife all on me at the same time. Amen.
And it's not
You know, it's
always that
like,
way either. It's not always
no,
that
it's
way.
not.
You gotta get blessed with the right one.
Exactly, right?
Well, see, with my wife, I've got to have a middle. You got to have family time, which comes first, no matter what. Then you find time with streaming and stuff like that. If we make plans, streaming's on the back burner. It always will be. That'll always be first.
Amen. Look, I tell people, you know who tells me, when to stream? That guy back there. Whenever he comes out, he'll be like, "Daddy, I don't want you to stream today." I'll be like, "All right, no stream today." He'll be like, "Daddy, I'm busy. You go stream." I'll be like, "Say less. You don't have to tell me twice. That time."
Funny.
Well, see, that's like my son. He wants to stream. That's what he wants to do. He's just not quite old enough for it. See, my boy's 12. He's still got a year. I think it's 13 on it that you got to be.
No, the stream. No, you got to be 18.
It depends on the state you're in.
Oh, okay, there you go. Because
It
Peanut's
does.
trying to stream, and Peanut's only 15.
Yep, he needs to look at his state requirement.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that one up. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now
Mhm.
because I told him 13.
I think we already did look that up too, Paul, and I think it is 13 in your state. Because I think
It
we were
might be,
talking
but I
about
think
it.
it's 13, and I have to like
Be
do it with him or something like that.
Yeah.
Because he said what we could do. He could stream, I could stream, and we could like play Call of Duty or Fortnite together. And I was like, oh hell yeah!
That's
yeah.
nice. That's fine.
So what games is everybody into here? Have you ever tried New World Eternum? I love it. They just did an update. Nice. Oh.
I used to play Killer Instinct.
Drafts, what games do you play besides COD?
That's the only one.
Exactly. That's why I
crazy.
pinpointed him.
Yeah, I like
You're
how you got his
muted,
mic.
mine.
There you go.
So this is a funny one because I got
Oh,
this
snap.
ongoing story with Xtreme about Madden. It's about Madden. So like he's about to know. He know what I'm talking about. So every time a Madden comes out, he'll tell me about it, and I stop buying it because he pisses me off. Because every
I beat him
time,
all the time.
well, it's not that. It's really because I'll be wanting to play, right? But he don't want to fucking play the game. And so I'm like, why the hell do I buy it? And I do it I did it year after year after year after year to get like 5 games in. And I'm just like, why?
So
But
okay.
if I had my choice though, it would be Madden. But then again, my Cowboys suck. F Jerry Jones. But anyway,
Good morning, my ass. You bring me
man,
a
look,
nice
there's a lot
cup
happening on the star
coffee.
side of the field. But anyway,
So what me and Straps started was we did back in the day. We were going to talk about PlayStation. What we did was we played SOCOM, and when I tell you we burnt that CD, we burnt that CD.
yep.
We played that night after day when he was overseas in Japan. He'll call me. It's 3:00 in the afternoon for him. I think it was like 6, 7:00 in the morning for me. What are you doing? I just woke up. What time you got to work? At 3. Let's play.
Get your ass up.
And we play. And we play until it's
Yep.
time for me to go to work. And then when I get off of work, yo, it's my weekend off. What are you doing? I just got home. We go play. Okay. And we play again. So, and then, after that, it went into from SOCOM. We did then Call of Duty came. It was a wrap after that. That's how our triangle offense really started establishing was the triangle offense. It was me, him, and Wise, and then it just stuck us from there. So
Yep.
I also play Madden. He can test
All
to it.
that gawking at
I
goods,
play
and that's all you buy?
sometimes New World with Jenny. I stopped playing that, and then I did Fortnite.
You're gonna start
once
playing
again
that
with
again.
Don't just
with
stand
Jenny. No,
there
not with Jenny, and
up
then
your ass.
I want
Get
all my
the
ToG
job
members
done.
in the world to understand what new game I want to get on. I sent it to Straps. Ready or not, I'm gonna start playing that game
Yep.
because I've heard too many great things about it. I'm gonna get that game and I'm gonna be on it like it ain't tomorrow. Cause I'm gonna be on it, sweating it, playing it. I need to get off of Call of Duty and get another game. And I heard Ready or Not is the shiznick, and I'm gonna get on that faithfully.
I
And
can't
that's
play that
another
one
way
yet.
that's another way to grow your stream as well, is to branch out into those different little categories of games, or certain activities, or IRL even. It's another great way to integrate new people into your community.
The one I want to finish that I started and I beat in console, and these two will always be my greats. And when it comes to horror, is Dead Space and Bioshock. Oh my god, that's a phenomenal game. I beat the first one, the second one on console. I beat Dead Space 1 and 2 on console. Love it. I'm a gamer for life. I've been doing this since Nintendo days.
Shadow.
Shadow, what games you like? Home Slice? Because you've been
There you go.
quiet.
So is
Me,
Fallen.
Harley, everybody's been talking, but you.
Old Testament, man.
You would, because you're an Eagles fan.
I used to play the Bella's hunting game. That was a pretty good game too.
I couldn't get into hunting game. I couldn't get
Baseball.
into that. I used to play baseball. You know what game you guys should never ever challenge? And I'm gonna tell you who not to challenge, because not only is he's great at it in real life, he will also smoke you in the game because he did it to me. He talk about Madden. He don't want to tell you the truth. What he did to me on
No
FIFA.
snap.
What he did to me on FIFA. He smiled and he laughed because he know it's true. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? Every time, hey bro, you gonna play FIFA? No, so I can get my butt whooped. I don't even know who to pick. He be like, okay, you can pick the good team. I picked the good team. He still smokes me. I'm still trying to play catch up. He'll beat me 10-0, and I'm over here crying. And then he talk about Madden. He don't want to tell you the other stories
That's hilarious.
because he
Hey,
knows
I
it's true.
mean, I was FIFA all in high school, man. So I knew about my give and go passes, and that's where I would shit on them, y'all. I would do give and go, give and go, give and go. I work my way around them. Go.
I hated playing him. I hated playing him. I hated playing him, and I'm gonna
Yes.
say it again. I hated playing him. Never again would I play him. He talk about Madden. Hey, let's talk about FIFA. I'm still upset about that, fucker.
Hey, but going back to what you were saying about the triangle offense, and so like kind of going to where this logo is that I'm sharing right now, um, where he said, you know, how we're all in these positions. We do have a motto if y'all don't know about it. Um, so we're a united family standing strong in battle. This resonates and kind of goes back to us like in the SOCOM days, every militant type game since we was, I mean, he was in the army, I was in the Air Force. My brother was in the Air Force. But yeah, with our eyes on the 12 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 4 o'clock positions. In this case, it's a little different, you know, if you do the time clock, whatever. But still, the all the dots in between the players are just the communication between ourselves and watching each other's back. There's loyalty, there's gameplay and fun all mixed together in that logo. So that's the heart of triangle offense gaming.
See, not only do we implement that, we also implement. That's what I'm saying. We implement that against, well, not against, but towards everything that we do. Me and him know each other for so long that I know what he's thinking. He knows what I'm thinking. Mostly, he knows what I'm thinking. I try to understand what he's saying because he gets upset when I don't. So that's the brotherhood that me and him have, especially Wise. I wish he was here. He can interject with a lot of stuff too. it's just the mind business. Like if you want to really get into knowing a business, Straps knows, so is Wise. They do crypto. He does he's retired from the Air Force. He's a musician, an artist, a gamer. I mean, he has so many different platforms that he can just put on top of his wall and say, I've done it. I only have one. I tried the music, it didn't work out so great, but it was fun for me. But this is my niche. And he can tell you. That's why he was like, yo, I'll do this side, you do this side. Whenever we want to go ahead and interject together and make a big thing out of it, we can. And this is why I've learned to do. And this is why I tell people that I try to build a family. It's not just friendship, but friendship turns into family. Prime example, me and Straps. Friends first, now we family. Jen, friends first, now we family. Shadow, I've known him for a long time. Fallen Soul. Everybody that I interact with, we go from friendship to family. And that's how you're supposed to do in the streaming industry. It's not just friends, it turns into family. Like my whole entire ToG squad is not friends. We all family. I've been to Drew's house. I done chilled with Sleeper. I done chilled with King J. I done chilled with Sniper. I done chilled with a lot of people from ToG. So that's what I try to implement when it
And
comes
one
to
of
the
these
brand.
days, we're gonna have to get all ToG members together somewhere in the middle.
I don't know about meeting up with Jen because Jen is hardcore now. So imagine meeting up with her. No, I'm not trying to get no shellackins. I'm good with that. From
Craft
afar, baby.
help.
From afar. From afar.
No, I'll
find it.
find you. I'll find you. You
Shit,
can't hide
Shadow's
from me.
only an hour away from me. He's the next one I'm gonna go meet up with. All right, Jen. North Carolina. Oh, I love North Carolina. I like the beach out there.
Not a big.
I got a friend that I stationed with in the army and lives out in North Carolina. He lives in Fayetteville.
Fallen.
That's danger. That's danger.
Yes.
Oh, that's danger
What
area
games
right
do you
there.
play?
Woo.
Or what genres do you like?
I really play Fortnite and COD. Pretty much that's about it. And but I do a lot of times off stream. I'm a huge college football fan. Obviously.
Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Crimson
And no,
Tide.
I don't ride the band. I've been a fan since I was 4 years old. I watched the national
Nice.
championship in '92. I was actually at that national championship. But thank you,
Nice.
sweetie. Yeah. I play college football off stream some. Now I've noticed the college football streaming is not usually the best one in the world. And I did play some New World, but I ain't gonna lie, I might get in trouble for this one. I kind of deleted that game.
Well, and sometimes with that, you do need more space for like COD.
Well, see, like my Xbox has 500 gigabytes, but they take 102 gigabytes away for shit that's already stored on there.
Yep.
This is true.
And
So
COD
that's
is
why
what,
Devin does that as well.
330 gigabytes.
What? If anything fallen, you give me your address, I'll send you the terabytes that I got because I had 2 terabytes worth of space on Xbox.
Oh, speaking of that, I actually bought a 5 terabyte little
Damn, okay,
thing.
bougie.
It was on sale for $70.
Oh, I would have got it too then. Oh, I would have got
I
it
was
too
like,
then.
mine.
Yeah, I would have got that too.
I was the 1 gigabyte right by it was $89.99. I was like, is this right? I even went up there and asked, is this correct?
Was it an
And the guy
SSD?
even kind of looked at it like, yeah, it is.
Was it an SSD?
Yes.
Oh,
So it's a
nah.
5 terabyte SSD.
Yep.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, for that price, most definitely.
Lovely.
So look at that. That means that you can re-download New World now, right?
It's on that already. I put it on there before I deleted it. So all I gotta do is plug it in the Xbox.
He was
and
like,
it's
I'm
right
not
there.
stupid. I'm not getting yelled at.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, what's the next topic? Go ahead, Harley. What's the next topic? Me.
How you-
Hulk Hogan. I mean, I can go Sting. I can go Legion of
grew
Doom.
I grew up with wrestling like back
Me
in the
too.
day.
Legion
Ultimate
of
Warrior.
Doom, Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Nah, I stopped watching.
Yeah, I
for a long
stopped
time.
watching wrestling years ago. Mine was Hulk Hogan, Sting, NWO, X-Pac, that genre.
Hmm.
I think I stopped watching when they went to WWE.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Okay, guys and ladies, I've got to call it a little bit short. My wife is trying to get my attention, so I will talk to y'all later.
All right, sir. Thank you
Sounds
for tuning
good.
in.
Thank you for coming.
Family
Take it
first.
easy, man. Holy crap.
Health second. Health second. I gotta go do some bike riding in a little bit. I gotta lose some
Ooh.
pounds.
It takes time. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we do. Always.
Always.
Absolutely.
Always, man. Anytime.
Are you on the kick, Harley? Kick. She's on kick. All right. Well,
Yep.
HDC. Gotcha.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
That's never going to happen, probably.
All right, host with the most. Anything else?
I think we've covered a lot of really great topics today.
I got an idea for like the next one, the next podcast.
What's good?
I kind of want to. I want to like see everybody's insights on what AI agents can do to give streamers the competitive edge.
Right? That'd be a good one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
You know,
I do.
and I think Straps is on a good point here because I think Straps is going to make the next TOG podcast and be host.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Hey, that's over me.
Good.
You can do it.
So next Saturday, remember, I'm not gonna be able to be there because I work. So it's gonna have to be a different
Okay, but
time.
it doesn't
He
always
works
have to
too.
be on a Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. He works as well. So like next week, I'm off Wednesday, but I got Wayne Wednesday, so it's gotta be I don't know Monday. But he has to work, and everybody else works.
True, but there's always a Sunday.
Yeah,
Monday,
I can
I
do
could.
Saturday or Sunday.
I don't know about Sunday because I work 12 hours that day.
Oh, we can all get
Are you
we
off
can all
on
get
Saturday?
together.
Like,
We can all get together, figure out a time.
like
Yeah.
tomorrow, I'm off. So I don't know. Everybody got other things to do, so we're not gonna do like 2 days straight. I mean, it's up to
No,
y'all,
no, no.
but exactly.
Next week.
So I mean, I can. I'm off Wednesday, so if you want to do like a nighttime, I can do nighttime. I'm off Wednesday. Perhaps get off. You know what I mean? That's fine, because that's what time he gets off. Fallen gets off. Shadow gets off. We can do Wednesday. He said,
Yeah, I get off at 4 on Central Time.
"See, that's 7 o'clock Eastern time. That's what I'm saying. They can do it Wednesday.
That's 5 o'clock Eastern Time.
Fallen, if you can see my screen, I hope you can see.
You
the
only
love
an
I feel.
hour ahead of me, bro.
I can see the love I
Shit.
got for you, fucker.
Thank you. I know I'm number one. I appreciate that.
I mean, we can do it Wednesday if y'all want. We can do it, like I said, like at the. We can do it after 6. It's up to y'all.
Hmm.
Is there not any like static day we can do, or is it just kind
Just
of
get
like
together with Xtreme and let me know because I'm open every
Alright.
day.
It's gotta be.
I'm open
because we said next Saturday and you was like, oh no.
Well, I won't be there. I mean, like I said, depending on where I'm at work, y'all want to do Saturday, go ahead. But like I said, I'm not gonna be able to be there because I gotta work 12 hours that day.
No, but you can still pop into stream.
I can do that too. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. Look, Straps is running it. That's fine.
Yeah,
He'll be the
Straps is-
host. Jen will be the co-host, and then Fallen will take over the co-host, and then it follows through. There you go. Done.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3.
Bullshit.
He said a new shit. Facts. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yep.
Somebody's getting a spanking.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that one. I have to wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. You said an MMA wedding reception? I need
I
video
already know
proof.
about it. I already know about it. They already told me.
I need to see this shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh snap! Tuning in. Mark it a calendar.
Bro, that sounds crazy.
Good.
It's crazy. I mean, hey, that's memorable. Hmm.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Mhm.
That's good. That's good. He said reluctantly.
Well, I mean, she predicts the wrestling matches really well. Harley, who you prediction on this one? I knew that was coming.
I don't know. I predict some type of crazy straddle, like chokehold, like that's it's some type of position you gonna tap out.
Right? Oh my
Well,
goodness.
no, look. All I'm gonna say is I commend you. I know how that feels because I'm sober 2 to 3 years now. So I stopped drinking as well. And my son's the one that also pretty much told me, he said, Daddy, I don't want you drinking no more. I said, say less. Boop, done. So yeah, I commend you guys for that. It's hard.
It
And
is.
I commend everybody for, you know what I mean, stopping their little habits that they have or going through some tough times. I know how it is. 'Cause me and Straps used to drink a lot.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot. commend you for that. I commend you for that too.
Yep.
Oh, I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying. I know.
Yep.
You see? You
Same.
see that? Yeah.
it's hard.
Paul's got his.
Yep. It's hard. Well, all I'm going to say is that this was a perfect plan. ToG podcast is coming to an end. I appreciate Fallen, the host Jen, Shadow, aka Silent Hunter, the co-host ToG Straps, aka Mixed by Q.
You already
Harley
know.
Cobra, appreciate you being here, part of the ToG Scooter Ord and Mod. DawnSVK, appreciate you everything, and also being a part now as the ToG streamer. And of course, myself. This is why we did it, so we can get to know each other. It's a great podcast to get to know all the small streamers. Not a lot of people do it.
Yes.
We're trying to be the first or many of. Until next time, I appreciate y'all. I'm going into Call of Duty, but before I do that,
Yep.
I'll check on my son. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Until next time, stay tuned. Be here. I'm going to still be streaming. I'm going to play some
Yep.
Call of Duty, baby. Love y'all to
Thank you
death.
all for coming in and being a part of it.
Yes.
It was a wonderful, wonderful podcast.
I'll try to be there the best I can. You're welcome.
Yep.
Wait.
Let's go.
Anytime.
Thank you all
Much
for
love,
coming
man.
in.
Much love.
It was a pleasure. We'll be seeing
Awesome, y'all.
Straps here real soon.
All right, guys.
Holla.
See you
Later,
guys in
everybody.
game.
Yes, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going into